but we're going to begin with major breaking developments in the Detroit serial killer investigation. Detroit police say they have submitted 4 homicide warrants to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. Off the top here at 5, D'Angelo Martin has been behind bars on other charges now since early June.
He is yet to be charged in connection to any homicide cases, but it looks as if that may change soon. Let's get to Sean Lay. He's live tonight with what the chief is saying about this. Sean?
Let's break new ground on this right now. We know that 4 murder warrants from DPD have been handed to the Wayne County Prosecutor's Office. The chief tells me this afternoon he is expecting a decision on those murder warrants linked to D'Angelo Martin within a week. Also tonight, we know who the victims are that are involved.
I am very confident that this individual will be charged.
Detroit Police Chief James Craig making news with an interview with Local 4 this afternoon. The Detroit suspected serial killer case now coming to a critical stage. Detroit police investigators asking for murder charges to be pressed against D'Angelo Martin.
It's under review. We anticipate a decision within the coming week.
Who are the victims in the case? The Wayne County Prosecutor's Office tells us they are reviewing 4 cases linked to Martin as the suspect. The medical examiner's office tells Local 4 those victims are 52-year-old Nancy Harrison from Hazel Park. Her death has been ruled a homicide after first it was thought that she overdosed. 53-year-old Traversine Ellis of Detroit. Tonight the medical examiner has ruled her death a homicide by blunt force trauma. 57-year-old Annetta Nelson found in a vacant home back in 2018. And 55-year-old Tammy Jones of Detroit. Her body was found at Mack and Mount Elliott June 5th, the day Chief Craig announced that there was a serial killer on the loose. Today he's announcing that the case is moving forward.
Absolutely a big case, and we certainly not taking it lightly. To those victims, their families, certainly our prayers go out to their family members, and they would have wanted us to do it the same way.
Moving forward now in all this, I don't want you to forget 2 key names here. Yvonne Coburn, her body was found wrapped in a carpet up on Brentwood on the west side. I'm told by sources that death investigation continues, and they're continue to see if it is linked to D'Angelo Martin. Do not forget Deborah Reynolds also. She was seen with Martin on cruiser camera from Ferndale Police about this time last year before she went missing. Her case also still under investigation. Kimberly Devon could also be linked to Martin as well. Back to you.
It's been a long time to wait for the victims' families in that regard, with some 3 months. But Sean, I know you said Chief Craig told you the community played a large role in getting this investigation rolling into high gear. Talk a little more about that.
That's important to point out. Specifically, he said at-risk women on the street, going from vacant house to vacant house. Instead of being afraid when this case broke, he said many of the women came forward with key information to lead them in the right direction.
That's good. All right, more to come. Thanks, Sean.